If you're new to this channel, we do one unboxing a week, but here's to my friends from USA. I'm as pissed as you are with the new tariff if it comes from your pocket, and so we're so frustrated with expensive figures and we just want our figures real cheap. So today we'll be exploring the cheap alternative, Hapitopi bathroom sisters, and if you haven't know, the illustrator that drew this amazing figure is Hitomio16 himself. Really raunchy figure, standing at 250 Chinese yuan. With the tariffs and shipping, this can cost around $80 but really, I'm not in USA and I got this for $40 But I'm a figure unboxing channel and I have some responsibility to say. With the current tariffs, this costs $120 if you ship this from Japan, $80 if shipped from China, and finally Chinese people get this for $35. So you need to know that this is a very cheap figure. Now I'm not gonna go into the topic of tariffs because many channels have covered it already. Also, I need to say I know nothing about tariffs, but screw tariffs because we're paying from our own hard-earned dough. I'll unbox this while I'll bitch a little more about what's gonna happen. Really, on this channel, I cannot advocate Taobao anymore. No more cheap Chinese figures and no more resin figures because it won't make sense to buy it. But anyway, if you want to buy this, let's check out its quality. We leave the rage behind and do this very objectively. Take note, this real value is $35, so it won't be very affordable for a lot of people, but of course, it says something about the quality, but is it true? If not, let's take a look at this amazing head sculpt that has trackable eyes. I think it works perfectly. The base, I mean, if you're like me, you take a figure out and look at the other parts of the figure other than the base, then you should know that the base looks really cheap and bad. Bruh, you expect people to look at these words when a figure is displayed. Honestly, I don't know what to do with writing the brand on the opposite side with everything looking opposite when you display the figure. Really bad base. But if you've done software sculpting, which is how figures are made nowadays, you know that sculpting is really easy and the feet is sculpted really well. Heck, even the stocking shows a lot of leg details, which is not bad and just trivial. Someone said that the slit at the bottom was erased to bypass the Chinese rules. Nope, it's not! You still get what you asked for, and really, however edgy this thing is, you cannot see her sensitive parts. In fact, most of the figure is covered, but so why bathroom sisters? I have never seen someone in this pose before. Well, by the way, hands are really realistic. I love the realism. However, the realism is quickly changed when you look at her disproportionate body figure. Disproportionate in real life, but probably normal in anime life. Which is good, don't get me wrong, we all love a little fantasy in our lives, and the sculpt and painting on this figure is pretty good for $35. I don't think it's worth $35, probably a little more, and you can probably say this figure sculpted really well. It is. Just looking at the knitted sweater, I can't help but feel a sense of what you call it. The value of the figure is a lot more than the price I paid for it. Also, I want to show that the blouse is wet. It is actually painted with a mixture of white and yellow paint. Really pretty nice in a low light environment. You can actually see the details beneath her blouse. Hair is not too refined and looks like a huge block instead of something that should look more refined. I think they can do it, they just didn't bother. Like with the base, the head sculpt with the normal eyes, they are normal as anything and destroys the quality of the body. I don't think the head sculpt is good, so even with a good body sculpt, the figure is not nice. I mean, you sculpted a really nice body but put on a mismatched bad head. I feel like the quality of the figure just took a really long dip. Also, at last, we are not given instructions at all. There's no paper instructions. But to change the head with tracking eyes, we pull off the front piece and replace it with the head. So does it work well? I think it does, but hardly, because the face angle is looking somewhere towards the right, and Well, I don't think the eyes track as well as when it was individually separated. Compared to the illustration, man, I think the accuracy is so far apart. And if you think I helped you dodge a bullet today, please subscribe to get informed of our future videos. Before I go to my esteemed viewers who are here, I enjoy our interaction very much. I'll see you guys at our next video, but at the meantime, we have trade negotiations ongoing. It's a good time to abstain from figures a little. Just a little, but you need to be back. So I'll see you. Take care. Goodbye.